David Murphy is known for Megamind 2010, Penguins of Madagascar 2014, and Madagascar 2005. David is known for Monsters vs. Aliens 2009, 101 Dalmatians 1996, and Madagascar 2005. David Nix is known for Madagascar 2005, Shrek the Third 2007, and Shrek 2 2004. Yes, the earlier animated variant of the 1989 Wolf Films logo, which appears at the end of Nasty Boys, includes the sound of an owl hooting alongside crickets chirping and a wolf howling. Yes, the early animated version of the Wolf Films logo, seen at the end of productions like Nasty Boys, included both a howling wolf and an owl hooting. More specifically, the logo features a silhouette of a wolf howling at a rising moon in a night sky. The Audiovisual Identity Database notes that the early animated version has more sounds of crickets chirping and an owl hooting. Yes, the 1989 Wolf Films logo is animated, featuring a wolf animated and howling at the screen with a moon rising over a purple night sky before the text changes and the sky becomes more realistic. Here's a breakdown of the logo's features. Initial scene. The logo starts with a purple night sky and a rising moon, with text on the screen. Animation. The wolf is animated and howls at the viewer. Text and sky transition. The text then turns blue, and the sky transforms into a normal night sky. Crickets and owls. An earlier animated version also includes the sounds of crickets chirping and an owl hooting. Some differences. An earlier animated version exists on earlier Wolf productions like Christine Cromwell and Nasty Boys. We see the text starting from black, but starting from a purple night sky, the moon is rising, and the wolf is animated, howling to the screen. The text then later turns blue, and the sky turns to a normal night sky. The height of the hill may vary. Starting in 1995, it appears close up. On the Man and Machine episode Truth or Consequences, and the Law and Order episode Jurisdiction, the moon is seen rising to its spot. On Law and Order UK, the Wolf Films logo is seen on the lower left with the NBC Universal Television Studio logo on the right and the Kudos Film and Television logo with the Shine Group byline below above the Wolf Nuts logos with the letter A above the Kudos logo and the word production below the logos. Two versions for high-definition shows exist. The first one is basically the original version of the logo in 16:9. This was used from 1999 to 2011. The second version is an enhanced version of the logo. This was introduced in 2011. The height of the hill may vary. An earlier animated version exists. The text is seen as usual starting from black, but starting from a purple night sky, the moon is rising, and the wolf is animated howling to the screen. The text then later turns blue, and the sky also turns to a normal night sky. On the Man and Background. Wolf Entertainment, formerly Wolf Films, was founded by Law and Order creator Dick Wolf. First logo, September 21, 1989 to 2019. Nicknames: The Wolf, 80s Wolf, Ultra Common Wolf. Logo. On a sunset background, we see a black hill and a black wolf howling at the moon. On the center, there is blue text that reads Wolf Films. Variant. The color of the sky may vary. For example, there's an early variant where the sky looks more like a night sky, but starting in 1990 the sky is more like a sunset. FX/SFX. None. Music/sounds. A soundbite of a wolf howling and crickets chirping. Availability. Ultra common. It's easy to find. Seen on all of Dick Wolf's productions such as the Law and Order franchise. Editor's note. None. Second logo 2019 minus. Nicknames. The Wolf 2, 2010's Wolf. Logo. A realistic version of the previous logo, with entertainment replacing films. FX/SFX. The wolf howling and entertainment fading in. Music/sounds. Same as the previous logo. Availability. Brand new. Seen on new shows. It might possibly appear on new episodes of Law and Order Special Victims Unit. On the Sick Video Portuguese VH on the reality, except below the Wolf Nuts logo, the word for is on season 7. It's the current Kudos logo with the Shine Group byline below the Kudos logo. Except below the Wolf Nuts logo, the word for is also seen below, followed by the 2013 ITV logo below. On the reality show Stars Earn Stripes, Films is replaced by Reality LLC. On the Sick Video Portuguese VHS release of the pilot for HELP, Legend is Videolab in dark blue appears below the logo. Technique. A mix of live action and computer animation. Audio. A stock soundbite of a wolf howling and crickets chirping. Audio variants. Sometimes the closing theme of the show plays over it. The earlier animated variant has more sounds of crickets chirping, as well as an owl hooting. NBC and CBS play their own generic music over the logo instead, both having done so since 1994, as well as ABC since 1998. Availability. Seen on all of Dick Wolf's productions for over 30 years. It can be seen on all of the pre-2000. It can be seen on all of the pre-2019 series in the Law and Order franchise, which consists of the original Law and Order, original run only. The revival uses the second Wolf Entertainment logo. Its made-for-TV movie Exile, the Law and Order movie, its spin-off Special Victims Unit, until season 20, Criminal Intent Trial by Jury Los Angeles and True Crime, and the foreign adaptation Law and Order UK. Other Dick Wolf series featuring this logo includes the Chicago franchise, consisting of Chicago Fire, until season 7, Chicago PD until season 6, Chicago Med until season 4, and Chicago Justice. It was also seen on other shows that Wolf created such as Nasty Boys Players, 3 AM, New York Undercover, The Right Verdict's Man and Machine, the short-lived reality series Arrest and Trial, the 2003 revival of Dragnet, the failed pilot of Lost and Found, the 1900. It was also seen on other shows that Wolf created such as Nasty Boys Players, 3 AM, New York Undercover, The Right Verdict's Man and Machine, the short-lived reality series Arrest and Trial, the 2003 revival of Dragnet, the failed pilot of Lost and Found, the 1993 TV series Crime and Punishment, and the first season of FBI on CBS. It was also seen on Prosecuting Evil with Kelly Siegler. The animated variant can be seen on earlier Wolf productions like Christine Cromwell and Nasty Boys. Legacy. An iconic and well-remembered logo for any fan of the works of Dick Wolf.